What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Shadow Musu Game here, and today I want to talk to you about the updating my Max Level Newbie project that I started last week about 3 to 4 days ago, and I actually posted the initial video on this particular account that I actually started off, which I call Max Level Newbie. And for those of you who didn't watch the first video, the reason why I'm calling it Max Level Newbie is because the purpose of this account is to explore the new player gameplay with the experience that I have with 1,100 days of playing Rise of Kingdoms, as well as being a YouTuber and, try to coach other people how to do this and do that. And, like, for those of you who got the account coaching videos from me, might be wondering, hey, like, if this guy was to actually start a new account today, like, would it be actually pretty good? Let's see. And the premise that I put myself in was that I will only be spending on items that are most valuable and minimize the spend. I'm not going to be a whale. I'm going to just limit my spend on pop-ups, 30-day gem supplies, growth funds, and etc. Those that are considered very, very high value, like things like Writers of History and stuff. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not rich enough to fund 2 fighter accounts. My main one is a fighter account, and he is, believe it or not, right? He is a rally lead, so I need to spend several mountain warfares per KVK, and it just is what it is. And I cannot spend a lot on my alt account, given that I'm spending too much on mountain warfares and stuff for my fighter account. And number 2, I will have 2 farms to help me farm up the necessary resources, maybe more, but then again, this is just so that I can actually support my main alt account. And let's see how much of those premises that I kept when I actually went into the when I actually go into the game later down the video. Now, week 1 recap in terms of everything that happened. For one, we started in 3844 instead of 3845, which is the initial kingdom that we wanted to start off with. But then again, when I started stream back when it was reset at the start of this project, 3844 3845 was actually not open when I actually started streaming. And unfortunately, I wasn't gonna sit and wait at the stream for 3 to 4 hours just to wait 3845 to open. So I actually went ahead and made an account in 3844, because at the end of the day, you can always teleport back. No, I mean, like, not teleport. What's the word here? Migrate back to certain kingdoms after certain periods. So here it is. I actually started in 3844. After which, I realized that jumper method was no longer valuable. Like, there's no jumper account like method that is actually available for people, which I didn't know, unfortunately. And when I first arrived at 3844, the kingdom was actually a day into the kingdom's life already. And then the top alliances within 3844, in fact, was actually sleeper groups for 3850. So I talked to my people who were actually, so my subscriber who actually joined me with this project, and then I basically decided, hey, we'll migrate to 3850 soon, unless we got caught on some minute moments where I can't really migrate to 3850 with the sleeper method. So 3844 to 3850 is basically what we're actually aiming to do. For those of you who are wondering, hey, why aren't you in 3845? It's because I couldn't wait 3 hours in stream. And then eventually we plan on moving along with the group to 3850 is the current plan. And I'll go ahead and share my in-game status of where I'm at with the account later down the video. And also the spending, I also put myself in that premise, right? I will also give you a little bit of update on how well I did on that premise of not spending as much as I can. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the game and see where I am. So as you can see, I'm actually at 782,000 power And it's kind of actually difficult to actually hit that 1 million power threshold, which I was aiming for yesterday. The main reason is because I actually ran out of speed ups. If you actually look at my speed up scenarios, I have this 1 7 day speed up that you get. I think everyone gets if you actually reach like City Hall number 16 or something like that. And yeah, you can see that I have used up almost all of my speed ups while I was in this kingdom. I'm at 783,000, and it's not a lot, but in terms of how I stand against other people on the server, given that I've actually started a day late, 136 is actually not too bad, I would say. If you go into the 20th and onward, it's basically like 1.4 million. And then those who are above 1 million power is around the 50th and 60th. Yeah. So I'm almost there. As soon as I can actually hit that City Hall level number 17, I think that's when I would basically get more closer to 1 million power in general. And yeah, so that's basically where I'm at. In terms of commanders, I have Minamoto. Minamoto, yeah. 5211 though. I didn't go buy the entire Minamoto package, which is part of my promise to myself that I said earlier. The premise of me trying not to spend as much as I can. I do have Vanguard set rocking on him, and then I have some gathering stuff just because I don't have full cavalry. I don't have a full march with Minamoto. That's what I'm trying to say. Yet, because your earlier part of the game, you don't really have that many things that you can work on in terms of troops, right? I'm trying to actually use him with Baibars, who I don't have heads of yet, but at least once he gets to 5111 or expertise, he'll be a very strong cavalry march, which I'm not sure if I'm going to actually continue this account into cavalry because infantry is a lot better before you enter KVK3, in my opinion. So I'm still working on my Sun Tzu, which I'm trying to hit that skill damage bonus with the force skill as well. And also at the same time, I'm building Mehmed. He is currently 5110, and I'm actually planning on using him for the next 12 days. I'm gonna basically invest all my gold heads into Mehmed, and then I'm gonna use this, which is something that was new concept for me, Rebirth Ceremony, to basically reset everything that I invested in him. You can see that I've gotten 50 gold heads that I actually accumulated from buying Riders of History and all that stuff. So that's basically what I have planned for the commanders. Obviously, I do have Cleopatra and some of the Gathering commanders and the works, but then again, they're not worked on fully yet. And basically, in terms of VIP, I'm VIP 9. I've invested every single gem that I gained on this account into VIP points. So once I hit higher and higher City Hall level, and I actually get the growth fund refunded to me, you can see that once I hit VIP 17, the City Hall 17, I'll get 3,300. Then 19, 5,600, and more onward, right? Once I get those, I'm gonna go pour them straight into my VIP points so that I can hit VIP 10 as soon as possible for that one legendary commander sculptures per day. Now, in terms of tech, I have Academy 16 open, and I have 2 troops with tier 3 open, which is spearmen and heavy cavalry. I'm probably going to stay here for a while until I get enough speed ups. I am using a lot of action points as much as I can. I still have about 10,000 left. But I'm actually trying to do more of the Lohars event while it's up, which I think we still have 3 more days. So I've been farming a lot of barbs. basically is the end of the story. In terms of equipment, I have a blueprint for this Cloud Racers, which I'm not sure if I should get it because it's a cavalry attack. And I think the blueprint for the windswept boost might be actually a little bit worth more in terms of the value that you get per each investment that you have in him. I do have the chess piece, the green chess piece blueprint, so I might be able to actually use that for my Minamoto. And I might be able to get the Helm of Fear up and running whenever I have a chance. And the bronze bracers. So I might be able to actually have full green gear of Minamoto sometime soon, is what I'm aiming for at the end of the day. Now, in terms of research on the economy side, I've actually been pretty efficient with it. You can see that I've hit writing number 10, men's masonry at level 5, so that I have 15% building speed, 10% research speed, and as soon as I hit City Hall level number 17, I'm gonna try to get that engineering up to the maximum, and also then get the mathematics for the maximum efficiency in terms of building speed ups as well as the research speed ups. And then I'll probably work on at least one troop to be a T4. I don't know which one yet. So far, I'm building either infantry or cavalry, just because of the commanders that are available for me at this moment. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I don't have any of the Charles Martel or any of Cow, so I still haven't decided on which route that I should be going with that in terms of the troop type that I'm selecting. If I'm running cavalry, I might run Minamoto Baibars for the field and maybe Cow for rally garrison. I don't think I'll be able to garrison a rally on this account, but it is what it is. And if I were to be using infantry, I'll probably use Charles Martel with Sun Tzu. So that's basically what I'm aiming for at the end of the day. And I'm very close to City Hall 17. And my goal is by the time that we reach KVK 1, I'll be able to run at least 1 or 2 full T4 marches so that I can participate for the kingdom in that KVK. Now, unfortunately, I haven't actually been able to raise any farms because I invested so much time into raising this account right here. But then again, given that we're gonna eventually move to 3850, maybe it's gonna be okay. Who knows? Let's just find out by the time that we actually move to 3850. But yeah, so that's basically it in terms of what I'm doing here. We are still doing low hearts, so we're not doing barb rallies or anything like that yet. So that's what I'm trying to do. In terms of where we are, our alliance is actually trying to get as many of those holy sites as possible. There's a lot of neighbors that we might actually compete for the holy sites, but I don't think they're at the power level to kind of compete with us. Like if you look at their members, none of them are really at the caliber that we have. So we might actually just end up fighting them to just run them over for the holy site. Who knows? But I don't know. Because like, if you look at the troop count that I have right now, like you barely have like cavalry I train the most, but I don't even have 10,000 cavalry. I do actually. I don't even have 20,000 cavalry if I count all of my T3, T2, and T1, right? So like if I'm attacking a city, I feel like I'll get stopped by the watchtower a lot because the watchtower themselves have like 10,000 health, right? And you're gonna get pure deaths from those. So I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I should. I'm not sure if we should actually attack other alliance, especially if you're actually migrating out soon. So yeah, so that's basically it in terms of this account's current status. Again, I'm gonna be streaming as much as I can with this account while I'm, trying to get my main account wait for another KVK to come. Until then, I'll probably be farming around with my main account as well as some of the farms. And also at the same time, if the time allows myself to be able to build the farms for this account too, then I'll build a couple of farms for me to actually move for 3850 as well. I might actually do that when we start at 3850 though. It is something that I haven't decided yet, just because of the fact that we're using a sleeper account and we'll have to use a passport. But that's basically the plan. We do have a chat going with people who are in this project together. So yeah, they called it Musa Gaming's Musa's Cult. I don't know why. But yeah, if you want to join us, you can always start at 3850, or you can join other kingdoms and then migrate to 3850 when the time comes. So feel free to let me know if you guys are interested in joining this project. There are many ways that you can actually join us. So yeah, add me to the Discord and then just reach out to me and say, hey, like, I saw your video, it looked pretty cool. I saw your live stream and it looked pretty cool. And then how do I actually join you guys? Then let's just figure out a way for us to do that together. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great rest of the day. Oh, silver chest. Nice. I hope you guys actually thought this video was helpful and interesting. And if you did, please go ahead and drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'll keep you updated on this account on a weekly basis. So what I'll do, I'll basically try to live stream as much as I can. And then throughout each week, I'll give you an update on, hey, this is basically how it went. And then if my time allows, I'll try to edit in some of the live stream clips so that you can I can show you what happened, especially if you start to fight other people. Then it'll be more interesting than just you seeing me bar farming at the end of the day. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please go ahead and follow me. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!